Good after morning, we are back, and I am back in the seat after having COVID and bronchitis at the same time. Yeah, lots of fun, but you know what is a lot of fun are the specials on Evetech, because they're actually kind of banging. So I've gone through all of them once again to give you that traditional top 10 experience. Let's start off though with an honorable mention. The Thrustmaster T16000M HOTAS kit is pretty sick. It's a full HOTAS system with a dual throttle quadrant, because you've got one actually on the joystick itself, but it's going to give you that full HOTAS effect pretty nicely with the setup and stuff. And these are normally quite a bit more. They're normally closer to about 2.5k. So at the current price, it's 2,000 Rand, I believe, for this kit on special. So it's pretty damn good for what you're getting. And if you are into flight sim stuff, I can really suggest Thrustmaster. I've got the TMX Force wheel, and I've just been generally impressed, even with things like their T80, their 2,000 Rand, arcade style wheel. It's pretty damn good. So this should be quite promising if you are into flight sim. But starting over the top 10 at number 10, it's a Deepcool Gammax GTE V2. It's just a straightforward tower cooler for 500 Rand. You really can't go wrong. Having tested the slightly more premium AK400 and that thing's performance being what it is, and how easy it is to work with these kits, like they are very, very well thought out. It's very straightforward, no RGB or anything like that, but this is what counts, is the copper heat pipes are making direct contact with the top of the CPU heat spreader. So this thing for 500 bucks is going to be really, really hard to beat. At number 9 is something that honestly doesn't get enough love in the Arozzi Favo. It's just really badly marketed, unfortunately. They include the cable with the weight dimension. This is actually an 80 gram mouse, so it's very, very light. It's got the proper Pixel 3389. It's basically a Model O in almost all respects. I have done a review of this, so that is available on the channel, but it's practically a Model O less, like 300 Rand right now. So for the price, this thing really needs to be getting a lot more love. And number 8, I've thrown in the Antec Symphony 240. It's 1,400 Rand. For that, you are getting a pretty good deal with a 3-year warranty on the pump and everything like that. It is nicely upgraded as well, and it's got featuring a full copper bottom plate now on the actual pump head. So the quality and everything from this kit at the moment is very hard to beat at the money. And number 7, it's a Dell 165Hz, this being a VA, so just be aware it might be a little bit of smearing from that, but this does look like it's a true 1 millisecond response time monitor and 165 Hz. It has got a small curve in it as well, nice periscope neck. Mainly it's the full feature set that I was looking at over here. To get this from other brands, you're gonna have to pay about 500 Rand more. Dual HDMI as well, so if you've got that console crossover life, it's going to work nicely for you. I've got the 27-inch of this, and the color reproduction is very, very good. If you are looking at it for like CS mainly and that sort of stuff, maybe look at it on an IPS panel rather, but for most, I think the VA will be just fine. At number 6, it's the cheapest 1TB Nvme with a 5-year warranty and these sort of speeds. It's pretty much the max of Gen 3 that you're going to get is about 3,400 and 3,100. So this is right on the money with that 5-year local warranty. I love the Hikvision. So far, only one has failed on me, and I've had about 4 of them busy pumping away, and the one that failed was like the most abused. It would get completely wiped and have 700 gigs worth of stuff put onto it every time. So it lasted for 18 months worth of that kind of abuse, but I'm covered by the 5-year local warranty, so there's that. Breaking into the top half at number 5, it's Klevv's Crash X Kit 3600 MHz CL18. For this kind of money is disgusting. 1,300 Rand to get a 2x8 gig kit that you can then have your dual channel set up, which gives you that good performance. If you don't know about that, did do a little piece on it just to give you an idea of the gains you're going to get from 1 DIMM to 2. It's significant. So if you've been waiting to do the upgrade, this is a really good kit for that. I've used this on pretty much everything. Even the 4000 MHz CL19, which is at 1.8, is also a pretty good deal. Just not quite as sharp as this on price, obviously. But I've used them on Intel, I've used them on AMD, even on 12th gen. It all worked absolutely flawlessly. At number 4, it's AOC's 240Hz. The drop in price makes it the cheapest one at this price point, and these come with a 4-year local warranty. And having done the 360Hz, I can attest to the quality of the periscope neck and the way that they put the monitor together. I don't really like the backing on these that much, but the periscope neck and stuff and the way it looks, obviously with what you're looking at, it's quite nice. Nice slim bezels, thin chin, true 1 millisecond response time as well. Absolutely no smearing is going to be present on this because it's IPS. It's got good brightness as well, so you can do some HDR ready stuff. But it's honestly superfluous when it's 240Hz, 1 millisecond true response time. This is the one to go for right now. And similarly with LG at number 3, the 1440p 165Hz, this is the one I would pick. It is a VA, but it should be a 1 millisecond response time, so it's not going to smear too much. Good contrast ratios from LG. Once again, they just are the kings really of the contrast ratio. LG, I just love their things. It's got a VESA mount on the back, so if you are looking to desk clamp it, then you're not worried about anything like a periscope neck on it. This thing just ticks all the right boxes at the price point. There's not really a 1440p that's going to get you better value. In the runner-up spot, it's this B660 1200F kit. The 1200F is an absolute monster for what it is, for how much it costs. This is like in the top, 10 gaming CPUs. There's going to be absolutely no bottleneck from this. The MSI board is decent. It's nothing to write home about, but because it's B660, it does support memory overclocking. So you can set the XMP on this. You've got a dual channel setup over there. You are going to be limited by that somewhat, but if you do the extra RAM over here, it's going to push your price up to 8.5, but then you've got 32 gig RAM and you're never going to go wanting. Even that being said, with an entry-level board, it's still got a slot protector even for the GPU, so you can put a nice big boy GPU in there. I'd say really 3060 Ti, 3070 sort of level, 6700 XT is going to be your limit. And that's a nice segue into number 1, because it's a 6700 XT. The price point on this now makes it absolutely vicious at 11,000 Rand. It's the best price versus performance GPU suddenly on the entire store. 12 gigs of VRAM as well. If you're going to play a lot of stuff like Space Engineers or Total War, big open environments, it's going to net you well to have that 12 gigs worth of VRAM. It's going to run just that much better in those sort of games. So if that's what you're into, those sort of areas of AAA, not that it's not going to run everything on 1440p at 60 FPS absolutely like easily without even trying. The Swift 309 is also quite a nice card. That being said, I mean, look at it. It's got some pretty nice angles to it. It's a little bit more understated, not so much flashy RGB or anything like that on it. Nice, straightforward, 3-year local warranty. It's a pretty good deal. And that is all I have for you this week. We are going to be doing reviews as per normal once again. I'm going to be trying to finish off the Color Light. I think Sharky's got some content coming out for us as well. So we're going to have a busy few weeks. Until then, I hope you guys stay safe, keep well, and I will see you on the flip side.